Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To the air, May. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, May. He's going deep for Brown. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for New England. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. May going to give it to Henderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd and a couple. Again, it's Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out.
Kayshon Boutte, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bills nothing.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
The Bills hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
A 5-receiver set here. It's 3rd down and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was brought down.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second and 10. Here's May. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Here's 3rd and quite a ways.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw with May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Davis now to return it. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 49 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And now off to the races down the right side. He will score. Touchdown, Patriots. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw, it's Allen. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action, make it look like the same exact play, and throw it over the top, you can do so.
Under pressure, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And the pressure gets to him again. Ed Oliver that time to want to get in there and bring him down. Here's Bryce Baringer now. Returnable here for Davis. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer, 83 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing here is May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to pull them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. Got a man, it's Brown. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Brown, 63 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the scores. The kicks away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Allen going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Throwing now is Allen. He's got Cook running the slant. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Now Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Now Allen again. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
From the gun, it's Allen. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. There's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. To throw, it's May. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
From the shotgun, it's May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To the air, May. Eluding the pressure right. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Looking to throw, May. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And blocked down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st down. Here's the run with Cook. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 27, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Buffalo Bills have been looking for a wide receiver one, so they traded their 2nd-round pick in the offseason to get DJ Moore. He may have had the fewest receiving yards in his career last year in Chicago, but the Bills, they believe he can be the WR1 that they've been seeking.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And again, it's Allen. Flushed out right. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bills 31, Patriots 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for
Here's
Buffalo.
Bass now to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll throw with May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Open man, that's Henry. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
New England.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Dobbs goes in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
But I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's May. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Bills
64 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Allen going to throw. This is caught. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's Bass now to send it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing here is May. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Sanders just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. A big play there for New England. 47 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Cook up the gut. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. 3rd down and 10. To throw is Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Room past the 35. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for